Eventually, I'll be able to web sling those back at them.
Yeah, I have that on the other file. It's a blast.
I have. Wow.
Would you believe me if I said that was an accident?
I would. I would only because it's you. He would have gone off and you wouldn't have had to fight him anymore.
Yep, but he didn't. I need to put the fear of God into them. And by God, I mean Spider-Man.
I mean, to an extent. I want to say like Cosmic Spider-Man. Yeah.
Dude, I was reading shit on like Venom because he's not in the game, but
he is.
He is
not in the game. You're right.
Because that movie came out and it just kind of piqued my interest in it a little bit.
He's cool.
He is cool. And apparently there's some like ancient symbiote god that takes over him at one point, and
it doesn't take him over, as far as I remember, but he is a thing. Yes.
It's
Planet Clentar.
It's really cool sounding.
It is.
But all I read was like a Wikipedia synopsis. So, well, not Wikipedia, the fandom wiki, whatever it was.
Bomb squad must be somewhere.
Let me see if I can pull up something.
Man, I'm so
yeah, that's SpiderManWikia.com.
Yeah, it was the one that you have open on your phone right now. Oh, I'm sure glad that I trust these policemen. They aren't going to betray me immediately.
I opened it up because I have it just saved on my phone. Like it's just bookmarked. So I pulled it up to ask you if the URL was right. You don't have to. Whatever, man. Damn. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to blow you out on stream.
You can blow me on stream. I don't give a fuck.
The stream of this pre-recorded video.
That's true. I think that we've both committed that sin calling this a stream a handful of times. I do it far more.
You do it significantly more. You're doing it like in person to people, which is weird to me.
Well, as far as like things go with the internet, all of the 2 people that used to watch me stream games, I used to stream MechWarrior Online, and you will not find a single iota of evidence of that.
Oh, did I get him? Oh, cool.
Yeah. No, did I tell you I did the alpha for MechWarrior Online?
You did not.
Yeah, that was cool. We got a cease and desist letter from
Ooh.
NWO on Living Legends.
I was floating.
But I wasn't doing that. When I say we, that was just because... When I say we, I was working with the beta for Living Legends, kind of, but there was still alpha testing going on, and that, when I say we, it was just everybody involved with Living Legends.
I really love that you come to like a supervillain and he's just like writing, like he's just signing paperwork. That's very fun to me.
I love the relationship that he has with all the supervillains.
Oh, he knows them?
Dude, yes. This is years of Spider-Man.
Oh, I guess you're right.
So he's got this rapport with all of them.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. It's just Spider-Man is so pure.
It's really good. Spider-Man's fun.
Yeah, 8 years he's been fighting Fisk, and Fisk is kind of his prima fucking
villain, because his other 2 villains that I like kind of associate as Spider-Man's main villains are they are not a thing yet.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank you, video game, for being very generous with
If you manage to miss with both of those, I want to say
I don't think it's possible.
No. I think you missed with one of them once. Last time we did this, you missed with one of them. And it just destroyed the glass.
Take your best shot.
When you hit the second one. Hey, throw that back at him.
No.
There you go. Anyways, Free Flow Combat is just based on a series of button presses, and I really like it because you don't have to do anything special to make him dodge a certain way. You don't have to put on a certain ring and do a backflip. So
hey man, that backflip ring is dope.
Yo, it is. I'm not. Listen, I use it. I use that and the Karthus fucking milk ring.
Yeah, you do. You refuse to play without those things.
Yo, I got to, man. Listen, Fashion Souls is the only way to play. If you can defeat the Smelter Demon, Fashion Soulsing.
That boss is like one of the ones that, like, No matter how much I play, I never seem to get better at fighting that fucking thing.
I don't think... Listen, I've never
city.
defeated him, and it wasn't just luck. At some point, like, there was never a time where I was like, yo, I just canned that guy. It's always been like, it was touch and go.
I mean, it is entirely possible to, like, beat him, and it's, whoop! You guys. It's, because you can totally just skip him and just continue with the game, and come back when you have, like, a +10 weapon, and I can neither confirm nor deny that I have done that.
Well, yeah.
But,
I'm talking about beating
that's
him in
cheating,
the
yeah.
context of the game itself. By the way, don't beat all them up while you still have bars, so you can take down their Fisk and make it look super fucking dope. Or do it.
I always try to keep the bar full so that in case of emergency healing. Oh shit, I don't have that thing. I'm glad that worked out as good as it did.
Oh, you don't have the mashup?
No, the
You can
one where
interrupt
it
his
just
attacks with takedowns.
there's an ability that you get. Oh shit.
Brennan, take him down, dog. Stop fucking with the boy.
Fine.
Yeah! Oh, yes! Love it.
Oh, and he was all webbed up still.
You could have taken him down all 3 times and made it look super duper cinematic.
Well, I didn't know. My instinct is to never use the takedown because I'm always like, oh well, I would rather heal.
Well, I guess my big thing is since I play with Vinny, I have to make it look really good.
Yeah, well, you're at the end of the game. You have like 3 focus bars. Even my current file has 3 focus bars. So like you basically have infinity health if you're not playing like super bad.
Well, yes.
I can't believe that he's just a guy, and yet he's doing this shit. Like, Spider-Man has radioactive spider powers.
Okay, I want to tell you something. Do you see how fat he is?
Yeah.
Do you see how flabby he's not necessarily?
Yeah.
He weighs 450 pounds.
And it's all muscle?
It is all muscle.
Yeah.
That's parahuman at least.
Okay. But it's not a superpower. You just went to the gym a lot?
I don't think he goes to the gym. I think.
How is he all muscle then?
Listen, I have an uncle like that. Never goes to the gym. Drinks a lot of beer. Eats like he lives with my grandmother and my grandfather for medical reasons. You guys, grandma and granddad, they have their issues, and
Finally off to Rikers, huh?
Pat's there to
I
help
think
them.
you've got more enemies in there than
But
I do.
you're not making it sound any less weird. Every time you make a clarifying statement to make something sound less weird, it makes it more weird. I can't handle
Need
it.
it.
My grandparents are grandparents, and they're old and stuff, and heart attacks are a thing. Diabetes runs in my family. Pat's there in case,
Kingpin
like,
is
hey,
heading to prison.
the ambulance has been called.
I feel like I should celebrate.
It's safe. Fuck you.
The fact that you felt that you needed to
I love
justify
my
it
grandparents
is
so
the
much.
thing.
I just don't want it to sound like my uncle fucking.
I gotta do this.
I don't want it to sound like, okay, you already know what to get this time.
Yeah.
Instead of the thing I told, I was like, this is what I got because I really like it, and then you're like, okay, and you were not good at the game.
You spent so long describing being like, oh, this thing is really, really
Perfect
good.
Dodge is the best in any of these games.
He spends like 2 minutes talking about it, so I just go, oh, okay, I'll just take that one, and he goes, no, Brennan, that wasn't the one I was gonna tell you!
Yeah, the one he got is the one I was going to tell him, because it gets enemies out of combat quicker.
It's pretty good.
It's not
Yeah.
safe.
Oh, hey, go look at that graffiti of the eye on the building behind you.
No, it's too late. I'm late for
I
work.
love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets
Flap! I always want it to be that if you don't have the camera looking at a building, you smack into it really hard.
Oh, that would be so good.
It would be such a wonderful touch. But it doesn't. It's sadly that's just a thing that doesn't happen.
Spider-Man would look like too much of a dork. Like there's a limit to how much of a dork he's allowed to look.
I know he's supposed to get really flustered when it comes to females, and I hate that I say females like instinct. Like it's just a reflex.
According to the wiki that you had up, apparently Marvel has a mandate that Spider-Man is not allowed to be shown drinking beer. According to that wiki.
I would absolutely believe that, because I can't think of a single time that I've ever seen him drinking any alcohol at all, actually.
Yeah.
Weird.
But they only specify beer on the wiki. So that makes me wonder if like he could totally do a rum and coke.
I feel like Noir he might have
Sorry,
had
I'm
some
late.
kind of...
Well, but that's a noir, though.
That's true.
Or at least it's flavored as a noir. I mean, it presumably is still a superhero movie. Oh, hey, look, it's Doc Ock, a villain man.
It's a comic. No, it's not Dr.
Committee's
Octavius
director will be here
Octagon.
soon.
It's not Alfred Molina.
Oh, my
Alfred
goodness.
Molina?
Are you having a stroke?
Doctor, I invented this equipment. I think I can handle
You gotta say the chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. I was trying to remember the name, the word.
I used to work with a girl. I say I think I'm having a stroke a lot. It's just a thing. And she used to say that the way to test if you're having a stroke is you raise your hands over your head and you wiggle your fingers.
He's doing it, guys.
And you say chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
And if you fail at doing any of those things, you are in fact having a stroke. And you need to get help.
Doctor, I think this
More you know.
Yep.
another setback.
Although, if you can't say chicken noodle soup, how are you going to say, I'm having a stroke?
Well, I don't know. Start freaking out. Draw attention to yourself.
There was that lady who matched the symbols in her Rolodex to the symbols on her
anyone
telephone
hurt?
to call
It-
like
it was all my
her
fault.
best friend.
Energy
And then she was
levels.
like, and I had turned into a golden retriever into the phone, and he's like, oh shit, you're having a
Now
stroke.
very
Wow.
positive.
Of course, if I did that like to my mom, she'd
Let's
be like,
not get ahead of ourselves.
Shut
why
the
are
fuck
you
up
drunk
and hang
calling
up.
me?
Is there something?
It is 11 in the morning. You should not be drinking this heavily. For the record, I don't drink that heavily anymore.
I used to drink. I used to be like completely shit faced at 11 in the morning, but it was because I worked night shift, so
Yeah.
it felt like it was 11 p.m. to me.
Yeah.
But like I'd order food and they would show up and I'd be sloppy ass drunk picking up that sandwich.
They'd be like, you have a problem.
You have yeah. They probably thought all the Jimmy John's people were probably like, oh god, this guy's fucked up. What a life this guy must lead.
Did I tell you about that Chinese place?
I don't think you did.
I used to order from a place called Dragon Chinese in San Diego. It's in Mission Valley, and it's really good. Their egg rolls are super primo. Any viewers who happen to be in San Diego, California, you probably already know about it. But, shameless plug. We're not paid by them. It would be great to be sponsored, though.
Yeah.
Uh,
If any Chinese restaurants want to give us money
or just
or
discounts.
food, yeah,
Yeah.
we will accept either just to plug.
Yeah.
Shill.
But, hey, go to Golden China Buffet. Which closed down.
Yes, it did.
Fuck. Yep.
A wasted shill.
A super wasted shill. But they used to show up and I would make my order and they would send like 6
Sorry, I
fortune
let you down.
cookies.
Oh yeah,
And then, don't spoil it, let me tell this story. So I used to send 6 fortune cookies. And then they started showing up and I would always be at least halfway in the bag, drunk when they got there. You can go to the thing, you can do the puzzle. But
I know. I'm just trying to get all the side stuff around the lab.
oh yeah, look at their private meeting.
Yeah.
You guys know you're in a fishbowl, right?
Optimism is
Yeah, they used to send 6 fortune cookies, and then after a couple months of getting similar sized orders, they started sending 3 fortune cookies. I guess just to see, because no one has that many guests over that many times a week for that many months in a row,
I could do as much
and answers the door
as I could
in various states of undress, never less than a bathrobe, with a leather belt tied around it because my dog ate the sash. But
made huge breakthroughs his whole career. But he's always been
yeah,
upstate.
no one shows up. No one does
Usually
that
by
for that
Oscar.
long. And
This
it went
time,
from
it's
6
going to be different.
to 3. It was 3 for 2 orders, and then it was 1. And then when they brought it, they were like, "Hey Nick," it was like, "Hey buddy," and then would tip them however much. Like at first, I was tipping them like $8, because that's not bad. But then I tipped them like $5 when they brought me the 1 fortune cookie, and the next time they brought me 3 again, and I tipped them $10. And then they figured out that maybe there was a correlation to the amount of shame that I was feeling. So The last 2 times I ordered from them, they brought me 6 fortune cookies, and they got a $15 tip, buddy.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Because
How quickly the prosthetic.
hey, you know what? Thanks for not making me feel like a giant fat piece of shit.
Because the theory of fortune cookies is that the amount of fortune cookies they give you corresponds to the amount of people they think must be eating that amount of food. So then sitting there like a fat ass and you eat all of your food and you look at the bottom of your bag and there's 8 fucking fortune cookies and you're like, oh no, what have I done?
That's okay though. Because that's not as bad as them saying, oh, we know it's just you.
Yeah.
That's
what
disheartening.
see that's why you go to pick it up. You don't do the delivery because then they can figure it out.
No. I'm sorry. As long as delivery is not more than $5, that's yeah. I'm not putting on my pants money right there. I'm not working for this.
Yeah, I feel ya. That good Chinese place that I got you the other day, they don't deliver. So
Wait,
you
I
gotta go.
I bought it.
I tricked you. I deceived you.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You are so lucky.
Nice.
So lucky that I didn't commit credit card fraud.
Credit card. I handed it to you.
I know, but it's still technically.
Whatever.
Oh, I did this wrong.
Yeah, you did.
It's okay. These are cute. I love these.
I hate the music.
It's not the best, I guess, but
I don't like music that reminds me of TV shows where it's supposed to be a smart person, but it's.
You tried to explain this last time, and it didn't work.
Did I tell you why I don't like it's? I don't like that music for the same reason that I don't like The Big Bang Theory.
He's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He
Okay,
asked me to review his work if I had time.
Okay.
and this is the hill that I die on. If this kills our channel,
I think it's fairly generally accepted on the internet that Big Bang Theory isn't exactly stellar comedy.
I don't like music that is made to make you feel like a smart person you saw on TV.
Doc was testing a new contact
I don't
material
like
for the prosthetic.
Big Bang Theory because it's supposed to be about smart people, and
But it's not. It's making fun of smart people.
Exactly, and smart people aren't a joke. I'm not going to say,
I don't know.
that's not cool. That's whack.
Hydrogel polymer composite.
I don't know. Some smart people are a joke.
That's true.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but
Descartes. Did you hear about Descartes went into a bar, right? And he sat down and he had a rough day and he said,
Get out of here before
bartender, I think I'll have a
document.
shot. And the bartender goes, okay. And he gives him a shot. He downs it immediately. And the bartender goes back. He's like, hey, buddy, you want another? He says, I think yes. And then he gives Descartes another shot. He leaves and he comes back. He's like, you want another? He goes, I think yeah. And he goes and he comes back and says, do you want another shot? Descartes says, I think yes. And then he hands him another shot. And he's like, hey, buddy, you might want to slow down. And Descartes looks at him and goes, I think not, and disappears.
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP
Yep.
treatment.
He's-
He's in the
you're dumb
Joining Scorpion
love it.
and
Retro
stupid.
West. Fisk should be honored. That's a steam company.
Can you swing
It's-
by the precinct?
it's one of
Got
my
an issue that could
favorite
benefit from your
about-
unique skill.
Yeah, that's a smart person. It's
For
funny
you,
right
Yuri,
there.
anything. I'm on my way.
John Paul Sartre was
I
really funny.
I do like the joke of like 2 chemists go into a bar
Looks like
and one of them
Jameson's
orders
got a new episode
H2O
out. Wonder what my
and
number
the
one
other
fan thinks
orders
about the Fisk takedown.
he goes, I'll have an H2O too.